Hi, I'm China, and today I'm going to be decorating for the next week in November that I don't even know what that is. I'm sorry, I'm a mess, y'all. It's like super dark on a Sunday. I'm finally planning my week out, and I don't even know what week I'm planning for. Okay, we're planning for the 13th to the 19th. All right, so I wanted to try something that I saw. I've been watching a lot of the Scrappy Wife here on YouTube, and she does this thing where she uses scrapbook paper as kind of a background for her spread. And I wanted to give that a try. We're trying a few new things here. So we're going to do that. And then also, a friend of mine purchased these stickers off of Temu. I think there's a ton of them, and she gave me a few of these girls here. And so I wanted to use these as well. And I have this like scrapbook paper that's like houses. And in my mind, I'm like, oh, it's going to be these girls hanging out in the neighborhood. But also, like, some of these are very interesting to me. I don't know if you can see that. I, yeah, these are very different. So, um, might not be using some of those, but I think there are some here. And I don't really have a plan at all. There's definitely an easier way to do some of the stuff that I'm about to do because I don't have a paper trimmer. So if you have a paper trimmer, please use one. I don't have one. So we're going to make it work with what we have. I have these inserts from a expansion pack for the mini. It's undated, and I'm going to use this because I'm going to need to cut around. We're going to see. Okay, so also another thing is I'm going to try to talk and plan at the same time. So I apologize in advance. This might be weird and awkward, but that's okay. So I am first going to have to cut out scrapbook paper that is the size of this. So this is a mini sheet that I have from a dashboard. So let's do that first. I could trace it out, but actually, what I think I'm going to do is I want to get both on this sheet. So I'm going to just use some washi tape to tape this down, and then this might not work, but I'm going to cut around this piece of paper here because I need it to be the size of the mini. So let's do that first. Let's get an appropriate pair of scissors. I feel like this is it's already crooked. It's already crooked. Okay. Let me do this better. It doesn't kind of really matter, I guess, but here. Maybe that's straight. All right. So I'm gonna cut around this. Okay, so we have one sheet, and then I'm gonna do that again. All right, it's not super perfect, but this will do. So we have our little pieces for the background, and now what I'm going to do, sorry, I hope I'm in frame here. Okay, now I'm going to try to punch holes in this first, and I don't have a proper Happy Planner disc punch because that would make this a little bit easier, but I'm using what I have. So I have this We Are Memory Keepers punch here. And I'm going to use that to punch holes in the scrapbook paper, and I'm just going to use this as a guide. The first one's always a little hard to get, but once you get that done, then the other ones are a little bit easier to do. so we have our two halves here, not too shabby for no paper trimmer. So we're all punched, and now I'm going to cut out along these boxes because this is what I'm going to put on here. Okay, not too shabby. And I need to do the other one, which is this one. Okay, so we have this going on here. Not too bad. This is where my sidebar would be. So now I'm going to just paste these down with my glue stick. Okay, so we have this down. I realize that this is not going to be super even in my planner, but that's okay. I might have to like re-punch or cut. We'll figure something out here. I think I need to trim this off, but we'll do it. We'll do it a little bit later. Okay, so now I have to redate the pages. And I have the sticker book here by Agenda 52, numbers and days. And I'm just going to use these to put the days of the week down. Okay, so I went ahead, I put the days of the week, which I realize I can't really see, but that's fine. And then the numbers down, which I had a different color scheme in my head. So I'm going to end up changing these. Maybe I'm not, maybe I don't know what's happening here. Okay, so I am now going to try to pick some of these girls that I think I want to use here. I like her. She's like on the bike hanging out here, and I'm going away for a trip on Friday, so I don't need a lot of space on this side. So what else do I want to pick here? I was kind of going for, I wanted to bring some like navy blue in here, but I realized that this is black, and so I'm probably going to want to pick some other. I really liked her. She's like sitting on this. I'm gonna have her sit on the box because she's got some coffee here, and maybe like one more girl here. Um, hmm, like her is kind of working with that. Like none of this, China, what are you doing? None of this even makes sense. But we're gonna keep going. Gonna keep going. Hmm. I think I want to have someone here because I don't have a sidebar. And maybe someone girl hanging out here. And then I do want her on the bike here. And I think I want to have one more if I can. We'll see how much space I have with what my schedule looks like. So let's start putting some, I want her to be, yeah, so let's start putting some stickers down and some boxes. And I think I'm actually just going to scratch the whole blue. I have some gray boxes here from this rainbow colorful boxes, and I think we'll just do that. I do want to bring, she's kind of large. I wonder if I can just, okay, we'll figure it out. Hi, so this is Editing China here, and yeah, this spread really got away from me, and not in the sense that I put too many stickers on the spread, but more in a sense of I decided to make this spread in the middle of Sunday night, and my brain just stopped working. Like I forgot how to put stickers on paper and how to plan my week. So I had to edit out a lot of time that was just me staring at the page and literally not having the capacity to put anything down. I don't know. Please, somebody tell me that I'm not the only one that this happens to, but that's what happened. So here I am with the voiceover. I also apologize. I've tried to record this like three times and my dog keeps following me around. So if you hear her in the background, it's just my dog Riley trying to say hello. But yeah, I do finally put something together. And when you see the end, you're going to be like, girl, why did it take you so long to put this together? It's literally just like some girls and like four boxes on the spread. What was the brain block? And honestly, I don't even know. I think the next time, well, my takeaway is when you're trying to do something new, you should probably do it at noon when you have plenty of time and not when you're half asleep at the end of the weekend. But I am really glad that I tried this. I've been wanting to do this for some time, but I've just been having a little bit of a mental block with cutting my planner pages. I don't know if anyone else is like this. I just feel like up until now, I've been doing everything to keep my pages in pristine shape. I've been trying to make sure they don't rip when I take stickers off. I've been trying to make sure that my pens don't smear, trying to make sure that when I drink my coffee in the morning, I don't get anything on the pages. So it was really kind of wild to actually cut my planner pages, but I'm really pleased with how the result comes out, and I'm really pleased with how different it looks. I've just been really feeling kind of bored with decorative planning lately. I know it's not a permanent thing, it just happens to me every once in a while. And I really am being drawn to trying to make my spreads look different, trying not to use the same stickers anymore, trying to use, scrapbook paper. I'm thinking about maybe using some stamps. I just need a little bit of a change. So I'm hoping that this ignites just a little change in my planner spreads. It was a lot of fun. I've also been really enjoying using these lines in my planner to help me organize my to-do list. I love the way the result looks after the pen, where all of my lists are like equally spaced and very neat. So um, I've been adding lines to my spread to make them as functional as possible, and then working my decorative pieces around it. And I was having a hard time deciding where I wanted boxes to go. I don't know. I just lost my plan in juju a little bit, but that's okay. That's okay. It comes together. Um, I was watching a video earlier actually by Planning Calm. I will link her channel in the video below. And I think she referenced another video by Julie Plans, talking about just like 2024 plans and the trends in the planner community, kind of what's in, what's out. And I don't have much of an opinion about trends. I know we all like can have FOMO. At the end of the day, I think you should just do whatever works for you. It's your planner, it's your money. But both of them did mention that they feel like the trend to be more creative in your planner and using things other than stickers is in. And I kind of agree with that. I know I'm feeling that myself. I feel like a lot of the stickers are starting to look very similar from a lot of different shops. And by that, then like everyone's spreads start to look the same. So I've been trying to make my own spreads look different from each other, and then hopefully trying to make my spreads look a little different than everyone else's too, since it is such a creative outlet for me. I'm not super artistic, but I do like being creative in this way in my planner. So, um, after making the spread and watching that video, kind of just reaffirmed that, like, yes, like try different mediums in your planner, try scrapbook paper, stamps. I think I'm going to get some distressed inks and give those a try. So hopefully there'll be some new and different things on this channel coming up soon. But I felt like the spread was looking like a little plain with just these girls and the washi. So I added some quotes from the Essential Quotes sticker book by the Happy Planner, and I'm just outlining them with a little bit of stitching here just to make them stand out against the paper. And then there were these hearts that came on the sticker page where the days of the week stickers were. So I thought I'd put these around just to put a little something on. I honestly, like, my brain was so dead at this point. I just couldn't figure anything out. So some hearts and the girls in washi, that's what we're getting for this week. And then I'm also going to write in some of my plans. I received a comment on one of my videos where someone mentioned, like, hey, I kind of don't get it. How do you write your plans in if you just cover the whole page with stickers? And I can see that. I think if you're not really a decorative planner, you could look at some of these spreads and just not be able to imagine how functional they are or how they could be functional. So I am going to write some of my plans and just to show how I use the boxes for some meetings that I have. I have a training for work on Monday. I have some counseling. I have a meeting on Tuesday evening that I'm going to write in. And then, as I mentioned before, those lines will be for my to do list. I'm going away on a trip this weekend, so I put what time we check into the Airbnb on Friday. And then I put that box down in the sidebar so that I could write my habits in. And so I'm writing those down. That's an essential for me every week, is to have my habits that I can track and just make sure that I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. I find weeks that I don't put that down, I actually don't keep up with my skincare, my scripture reading, my vitamins, my dog's vitamins. So this is how at least I make the spread functional for me. And then lastly, I'm going to use this sticker. I think it's from Libby Lou Sticker Company. Ooh, okay. Well, that was a long one for this. It doesn't really look like much, but I don't know. I'm glad that I tried something new. And yeah, I this is what I got for the week. So thank you for sticking with me on this video. I will see you in my next one.